So originally, one road test, the second road test included a freeway portion, whereas the first one didn't. And on the second one, when you did what's called a hazard perception, you did it with the vehicle on the move, whereas on the first one, you did it stationary, parked off to the side of the road.
Okay.
But in recent years, both road tests are pretty similar. There's not a major difference between them anymore.
Do you think it's still needed?
No, I don't.
Really?
No, I don't think so. Because, look, to be honest, again, I don't have access to the analytics. I don't have access to the numbers and so forth and so on. But just as a person who spends as much time as I do on the road and have since they introduced graduated licensing, I think it was August 1st of 1998, the quality of driver as a result of having two road tests hasn't improved. People still tailgate. They're still aggressive. And it's even worse now because the city has grown in 25 years. There are significantly more drivers on the road. And in addition to that, everybody on the road now has a cell phone. So the drivers are distracted, the pedestrians are distracted, the cyclists are distracted. So everybody in the driving environment is distracted. And I find that makes it just more dangerous in many ways. And the driving environment hasn't improved. Now, I can only give you that as my opinion, as somebody who spends as much time on the road as I do. Well, I think fundamentally, well, in my opinion anyways, the first road test, as in any road test anywhere, is to evaluate a person's ability, at least for an inexperienced driver. You're trying to assess their ability to drive a vehicle safely on their own. So that's the basic, reason for a first road test. And I guess ideally, the second road test, after a year and a half or 2 years or whatever it is to evaluate the person's experience now. Have they improved? How much have they improved in the 2 years or however long it took them to get that second road test done? So that's all road tests really are for. I mean, at the end of the day, I agree with the caller. It's safety first. But ultimately, I don't know that a road test evaluates a person's ability to truly drive safely. You're looking at their fundamentals, but when they walk away from the ICBC, you don't know what they're going to do. So you have a basic idea of what they are able to do, but what people are going to do on an everyday basis is the thing. And I've had this discussion many times in the past. Ultimately, you can't legislate driver safety. You cannot legislate a collective positive driving psychology. Every person is responsible for themselves when they're driving on the road. And what you'll never have enough police officers to go enforcing things. You'll never do enough the road test will never be hard enough for you to do that. At the end of the day, it's all up to us as the individual driver on the road to behave in such a way that it's safe for everybody else around us.
So is it about culture then? Driver culture?
It's culture. It's absolutely driver culture and it's driver psychology. It's the way you approach driving. It's what you think of everything that's happening around you. But at the end of the day, it is safety first.